What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I wanted to get you guys my playbook on how I built a six-figure handyman business and how you can too. I'm going to give you step-by-step what I did and some of the things that you can do to get you to that next level. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to get yourself a website set up. I would recommend going with someone who's a professional, who knows what they're doing. They can usually also implement a marketing strategy to help you stand out on Google. Next, you're going to want to get a Google page set up to where you can get those reviews in. So this is what this is going to do. This is going to help elevate you to help you get spread out across different platforms. So Facebook, Yelp, Nextdoor. Having that online presence, especially with Google, is going to make you look like a pro and someone that people can trust. So this wouldn't be a proper handyman video without talking about tools. You're going to need tools. What I recommend is start with the tools that you have. See if you can borrow any from friends and family when jobs come up, but I really don't recommend you going out and spending thousands of dollars on tools when you haven't proven to be able to even get your phone to ring yet. So start with, the small stuff and work your way up into those bigger tools and grow that tool system to where you're actually getting tools that will make you money versus just collecting tools. So this next one is one of my favorites, and that is organization. I use the Milwaukee Packout System. What that does is it allows me to stay extremely organized and efficient. I know where everything is. I have little kits throughout the vehicle, and I could find really any tool at any given time. So I'm gonna have links in the description. It is through Amazon, so it does help me earn small commissions if you click on those links. Check those out below. So this next one is extremely important. This is literally going to be what sets you apart from your competition and will be what allows you to get to six figures and multiple six figures, and that's pricing. You're going to need to price your jobs in a way that not only is profitable, but where you can actually land jobs. You don't want to be so high to where you're just constantly getting declined. And you also don't want the opposite to where every estimate gets approved and you're working 7 days a week and you have no money. So pricing is very important. There's lots of videos out there. I like the half day, full day structure. You're gonna need to find something that works for you. The standard right now that I keep hearing about from a lot of guys is around that $75 to $125 range. That's per hour on the back end. So if I were you, if you're just starting out and you have no clients, you're probably going to want to be in that $50 to $75 an hour range and slowly start working your way up and see what your area can handle. So scheduling is also very important, because if you're really good at scheduling, then you're going to continue to be more efficient. And so you can put certain jobs on certain days to where you're already going to be in that area. So you're not going to be spending extra gas money and extra time sitting in traffic. So get really good at scheduling. That's going to also be one of those little pro tips that will get you to that six-figure mark much quicker and easier. I want to talk a little bit about branding. So when I first started, I really didn't use this at all. And what I learned, if you come up with a logo and a brand, it's going to make you appear bigger than you actually are. And people are going to feel much safer going with you. So you're going to want to get that logo and that brand set up, and you're going to want to get it on your website, your magnets, your shirts, your estimates, your business cards, everything. So don't underestimate what a logo and a brand can do for you. It is going to definitely set you apart from the guy that doesn't even have a business card. So this last one is going to be kind of a catch-all. I'm not going to really talk about, an LLC or insurance. You do need to get all of that. That's like day one stuff. The stuff I'm talking about is a little bit more advanced. So get all your proper insurances, LLCs, tax ID numbers, get like a CPA in your corner. Those are all very important. But what I want to talk about is licensing. So if you can become a licensed contractor, that's going to help you elevate your business and scale at a much quicker rate than you will probably be able to do otherwise. At least here in California, I'm not able to hire or subcontract out any work because I'm an unlicensed contractor. So if you want to grow a real business and scale with teams and crews and systems, really try to focus on getting licensed, because that's going to be one of the key elements to getting there. So, and then from there, you can focus your efforts on hiring the right people. And that is going to be the secret to getting to a multiple six-figure business or even a seven-figure business. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.